Hey Aries, welcome to November 2019. I'm recording these on Halloween, so happy Halloween. I'm sure you're dressing up and going out. Today we are just going to do an overall energy for 2019. Thank you guys, thank you Spirit for the clarity, for all the messages. Thank you for the clarity. Thank you Spirit for the messages regarding Aries for the month of November 2019. Okay, Aries, for the overall energy for November, the Devil card. Okay. In November, the Devil card, that is strong Capricorn energy. So you may be actually working a lot. You could be working too much, actually. Either that or just having way too much fun. But either way, a balance is needed for your energy for November. You know, we're going into holiday season too, so maybe there just needs to be a little balance with food intake or drinks. Just a little bit of balance, that's all. Oh, and what's crossing you is 10 of Wands, which is you could be carrying a lot on your plate right now, and crossing the Devil card, that looks to me like you might be working too much. You could be working too much or just taking too much. So there's a overall need and energy of needing to create balance for the month of November. And what's in your past position? 7 of Wands. So with the 7 of Wands, you've just come over a hurdle and you've been getting a lot done, and you're the victor, you're on top. But this is still the energy going into November, which means you still might need to seek balance in your energy and take a rest maybe. Because you've been working a lot, it looks like. In your future, oh, 10 of Pentacles. Wow, we have 2 10s here. So I really do see this as you just getting a lot done. And in your future, you're going to be rewarded. And it's going to pay off with the 10 of Pentacles. And we're going into Thanksgiving in the month of November. And this is also a card of celebration, good times, family, abundance. So there might be cause for celebration during this holiday season for you, for Thanksgiving, to show off all your hard work. And it's looking good. It's looking good. So your future outcome is the Ten of Pentacles. It looks like that's what you've been working for, but there is a need to create balance. And what's unconscious to you, yeah, is that, you know, you've got the Nine of Wands here. And it's like you've been through a battle. I mean, you just threw yourself in and worked so hard. And yeah, you need to rest and recoup before the holiday season picks up. You've been going at it long and hard, and you have all these wands to show for it, all this energy, but you're tired. Yeah, take it easy for a little bit. A lot of wand energy, a lot of passion, a lot of forward movement. And in your conscious, your energy is the King of Swords. Now, I just think that with the King of Swords, it's like you matter-of-factly know what you want and you go after it. And with truth and clarity, you come from the strength of putting yourself first, and then from that place, you're able to move forward with clarity, as is depicted with the King of Swords. And that you're conscious of. And that's why we see all this movement and action in the month of November. And with the Devil card, it's just saying, you know, just be mindful, you know, that you are, because you're unconscious about how much you are taking on, but just try to keep that balance a little bit so you don't wear yourself totally out, because we are going into the holiday season and you want to have some energy left over for friends and family and for celebration. But it looks like victory. Your hard work is paying off. Just try to be mindful of when to take a little bit of a breather. Okay. What you bring, your energy, Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is your time to shine. That's how you are seen, is you are the creator of your own world, your own destiny. Your fate lies in your hands. And you are very strong going into November. How others see you, Two of Swords. Others see you as being indecisive. And maybe that's why you are taking all this action so much. Others see you as indecisive, needing to make a decision. But it looks to me like you don't have any problem with making decisions. And creating forward momentum. Turning the Wheel of Fortune in your own favor. Your fears, the Tower. You don't want any kind of unexpected negative change to happen, but the Tower can be a good thing too. But it's in your fears position. Just keep that balance, and if you do have a Tower moment, at least you will be in balance, and it will be a positive change. Because you'll be strong and ready to take on any changes that may come in November. And the outcome? Oh, Queen of Cups. Water energy. With all this fire, water is not very familiar territory to an Aries, but with Queen of Cups, that's emotional fulfillment. So your outcome is you are very happy in the month of November. You are very emotionally fulfilled. As long as you keep that balance and you don't wear yourself completely out and you are not putting too much on your plate going into November, you seem to have an outcome of being emotionally fulfilled. Your cup will be full. I'm just going to ask Spirit for some clarification on the Two of Swords. Because that's the energy of how others see you. Which, who cares? But I'm just curious. Why would others see you as, like, indecisive, not making a choice or decision? Because I see a lot of action on your part. Justice. Okay, it's like needing to balance, I guess. So justice is coming in as a balance. People see that you need to balance your energies. And you're kind of blind to it, and you need to make a decision that, yes, I am going to take time for me. I'm not going to just use all my energy. I'm going to have some self-care this month. I know what I want, and I'm going to go achieve it. I stand for my truth. You know, this reminds me, the King of Swords reminds me of the glyph of Mars in this reading, because from the symbolic meaning of the glyph of Mars, it's a whole circle, and from it protrudes an arrow out. So, standing in your truth from your whole complete self, and then from that place acting from a very authentic place, then you are able to move forward and put your energy out there, no matter whether it be a job or relationships or both, family, because this is an overall general reading. It could be any area of your life. But what I see here, Aries, is that with the Devil card, you need to balance this workload that's crossing you. I mean, it's potential. It's ripe with potential. You've got an ending here, like you're finishing a job. And you're not really balancing your energy out. You're not coming from that King of Swords that you know you are. You need to have a little self-care and balance all your workload, because that's crossing you as something that can throw off your balance and your energy. So, in the past, you were victorious in this. You lined up the energy and balanced it and became the victor on top when it came to a certain area of your life. You stood strong. And then with the Nine of Wands, it's like, yeah, I did all this work, but now what do I have to show for it? I'm exhausted. and now I have nothing more to give. So just balance it out so you have, you know, you are going to come out on top with your Ten of Pentacles, but you want to be able to have something left over to enjoy it, some energy left over to enjoy it as well. So just a little bit of tweaking with your energy to balance it out. And that will just spin the wheel. And you got the Wheel of Fortune. So it is moving in your favor. And you know this. You are aware of this. And you're not afraid to work for it. And so with Justice, it just means, as a clarifier of the Two of Swords, it just means, you know, you may not see that you need a little self-care and balance when you're trying to go after your goals. But just keep in mind that other people can see that very clearly. They know you're going to get burnt out if you are not aware of it. And that's just how others see you. They see you work so hard, but that you're not able to consciously, because this is in the unconscious position, the Nine of Wands, you're not able to consciously recognize when you need a little bit of time out, because you can still come on top without having to spend all your energy. Make sure you're reinvesting your energy in yourself. Or in your fears, you will get a Tower moment, and you're gonna, you know, be forced to have the universe say, hey, Aries, relax. Take a breath, find your zen, line up the energy, balance. And you don't want that Tower moment. That's in your fear position. You know, Tower moments are good. They're always beneficial, and they can be very positive, but it's in your fear position. So I feel like you already have a sense of, if I don't take care of myself, then I can create some hurt down the road, you know, some exhaustion unnecessarily. But in your outcome, it looks like you have emotional fulfillment with the Queen of Cups, and things are looking good. You are emotionally fulfilled. You were able to accomplish all your goals in the month of November in 2019, and you come out on top, emotionally fulfilled and restful, and not too spread out. And even if you do go into the month of November with all you've got, you're going to have a period of rest with the holiday season. And I think you know that. But just be mindful going into November 2019, Aries. Just a little self-care goes a long way. You will gain all that you want from November. All that you want. Very good reading, Aries. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you. And I hope that you gain something from this reading. I try to put out as much information as comes to me. And overall, it looks like a very, very action-oriented month for you. And that's really good. That's really good for work, for relationships. But it looks mostly like work, career, creativity. You look very, very strong for the month of November. I think you're trying to get everything in before the holiday season, and that's a good thing. Just be mindful to take a little rest and don't wear yourself out too much. All right, Aries, I hope you have a wonderful, happy Halloween, because I'm recording on Halloween, and have a beautiful, wonderful, action-oriented November. Thanks, Aries. Bye.